Today in the kitchen, we're making these low-carb, high-protein tiramisu balls. They're made with mascarpone cheese, some almond flour, cacao powder, espresso, and they're also made with a mascarpone dip to dip them in. You're gonna love these. We are making high-protein, low-carb tiramisu balls. So they're protein balls, energy balls, whatever you want to call them. They're delicious. So we're first starting with 2 1/4 cups of almond flour in a large bowl. By the way, these are no bake. You don't have to bake these, so it's perfect. We have 1/3 cup of powdered sweetener. I'm using a powdered monk fruit. Make sure I get it all in there. So if you don't have powdered monk fruit, but you just have monk fruit, you could just blend it in a blender and it'll become powdered. I'm using 1 tablespoon of espresso powder. And so I'm just gonna whisk the dry ingredients together really quick. And then we're gonna add some wet ingredients. And then we're just gonna roll them into balls. Roll them in some cacao powder, unsweetened cacao powder. And then that'll be it. And then you could make a dip with it. I'm making a mascarpone dip, mascarpone cheese. I don't know how you say it, mascarpone in Italian or mascarpone. I'm used to hearing it called mascarpone because I'm Italian and that's how my family said it. But I think in English it's actually mascarpone, but say it however you want. It's not like I'm trying to change the English words of it to Italian, like how some people, say gabagool instead of capicoli, or mozzarella instead of mozzarella. No, that's not me. I'm not a New Yorker, by the way. So that's good enough for me mixing the dry ingredients. Oh, I did forget 1 scoop of protein powder. That's where the protein comes in. So it's 1 scoop, it's about 3 tablespoons of protein powder. This is a low carb protein powder. It is sweetened with stevia. This one that I'm using, it is prime protein. I do have a link if you want to get, I think it's 15% off. I can link to it in the description below. Or if you're looking at this on my website, it'll be linked in my website on the recipe card. So it's a low carb protein powder that I'm using. Okay, that looks good. Now we add 2 shots of espresso powder. So it's 2 ounces actually of espresso powder, not shots. 2 ounces, sorry, that was 2 ounces of espresso, not powder, clearly it's liquid. It's homemade espresso that's been brewed and cooled. Why am I a little off today? I don't know. Mascarpone. So I'm adding 1 cup of mascarpone cheese in here. Is it really tiramisu if it doesn't have mascarpone in it? I don't know. We're not using the ladyfingers in this recipe, which I'm sure if I was doing a non-low carb recipe, I would use the ladyfinger cookies and then I would throw them in a food processor and I would definitely get them into crumbs and use those instead of the almond flour, because almond flour we're using because it's low carb. But if I wasn't low carb, I'd probably be using the ladyfingers. So I know it looks dry. It won't be. You just need to mix and get it really mixed. And then we're going to roll it with our hands. Actually, I think I might start with my hands now. Ooh, that's starting to look good. Look at that. It smells like coffee. Yeah, actually, it's better with your hands. It's so much easier to control it. Oh yeah, it's starting to look really good. Okay, grab a cookie scoop. I'm not sure if this is my working one or I have other ones, but we'll see. So scoop, go along the bowl, try and keep it uniform. Roll with your hands and then roll. Ooh. Start with the middle, scoop, roll. So if the tiramisu balls are too dry, add a little more espresso to it. And if it's too wet, add a little more almond flour to it. Okay, look at that. So it made about 24, actually made exactly 24. I don't think I can squeeze any more out of this bowl. They're good if you put them in the fridge for a while and then enjoy them. They're good with the mascarpone dip, which I'm gonna make next and I'll show you. Okay, for the dip, we have half a cup of mascarpone cheese. This has been out at room temperature. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. This is a 35% cream. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of powdered sweetener. Use your preferred sweetener. And I'm using a 1/4 teaspoon of espresso powder just for a little more coffee flavor. You're just going to whisk that together until cream through, and that'll be your dip. That's it. Serve along your low carb, high protein tiramisu balls.